In this video, we will learn how to do our invoicing. Once an order is complete, once all of its shipments have been dispatched and delivered, it will appear in the invoicing list here on the administration side of Tailwind. From the invoice list, you can send the invoice to a customer and post it into the system to await payment. If you want proofs of deliveries to be sent with the invoice, then you will need to do that first. That can be done through our Tools menu using the POD import tool. The invoicing list will show all completed and delivered orders that have not yet been posted. Like all lists in Tailwind, you can search the list in order to pull up a specific order or set of orders. Clicking on the Open button next to any invoice will allow you to see the invoice order details. This is the easiest way to double-check the invoice, making any last changes, auditing and editing the revenue, allowing you to add in accessorial charges if needed, or even print a copy of the invoice for your records. You can post individual invoices from within the invoice record using this Post button at the top of the list. You can also post multiple invoices in one go using some buttons across the top here. First of all, we'll talk more about individual. So when you open an order, check the revenue, the expenses, you're good with it, you want to post this and send the invoice to the customer. Right here, you can post it, which will ask for the post date. The post date is important because it's the date you want to recognize the sale to your company. A very common setting in transportation is to post your invoices to the delivery date. That's the date you completed the sale for your customer. Posting an invoice will lock down the invoice details and remove it from this list so that you know any order that resides here in this invoicing list has not been posted nor sent to the customer. Once an invoice is posted, it will migrate to the receivables list, where it will stay for historical data purposes. When you post an invoice, as we just saw, let's go back in there for a quick moment. When you post an invoice, you are given two options: posting the invoice only or post the related expenses. Posting the invoice will only post the revenue from the order invoice in question. Posting invoices with expenses will post any related expenses as bills, such as driver pay. This can be a time-saving tool, but does not give you the option of editing your bills before posting them. Outside carrier bills will need additional information, such as the carrier invoice number, so this might not be the best practice on invoices with related carrier expenses. However, it can be useful when the expense is related to company driver pay or commission sales staff pay, as this will allow you to post the invoice and the related bills in one step. Now, while you can post and send individual invoices by, again, opening them, using the Post button, and then the Print button, you have the ability to email your invoice or print your invoice. You can also do your invoicing from this main screen. After you've audited and edited each load that you want to process, you can switch some toggles on, and you have some buttons across the top here. Let's review what these will do for you. Transmit simply means print or send. Now, we need to review the customer record here for a quick moment. When you set up your customers, I'm navigating to my customer record, mugs and bowls. You had the opportunity to set the customer up as to how they want to receive their invoices. And when you did, you also signified the email address that receives those invoices. So the system on the invoicing screen will transmit mugs and bowls invoice, for example, by email. So the transmit will either print or email the invoice to your customer dependent upon the setting you have on the customer record. So once you've approved invoices, you can use just the transmit button, which will do just that. It will allow you to send the invoice to your customer either by email or by printing the invoice, or you can post only, or you can do both functions in one step, a transmit and post. Now, a small note here on posting. Posting is moving a record from a live status into a financially recognized posted order or bill in your database. And once it's posted, invoices will remove from the invoicing screen, bills will remove from the bill posting screen, and they will reside forever for historical data purposes, either in receivables or the payable screen. Receivables will hold all of your invoices and invoice payments received from your customers, while the payable screen will hold all bills and bill payments issued out to your vendors. Once the invoice is posted, it's simply a matter of waiting for the customer to pay the invoice, at which point you may want to make use of our incoming payment wizard located under our tools menu, and we have a comprehensive learning document on that one as well. Great, thanks so much.